Good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your girl Butterfly. Thank you for coming in here with me this morning. How are y'all doing? Guess what it is, y'all? It is Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday. Y'all, what are we teaching ourselves today? I'm going to talk about teaching ourselves how to pour into ourselves. Pour into ourselves. Pour into ourselves. Often and consistently. We want to learn how to pour into ourselves often and consistently. Because pouring into ourselves means that we know that we are nurturing every part of us. Hey, good morning, Tamika. Good morning. Baby girl, spirits up, spirits lifted, everything to your way, love and light, Let that heaviness kind of lift off. Learn to pour into yourself often and consistently. When we think about teaching ourselves something new, we always think about, oh, I already know how to do that. I know how to love myself. I know how to pour into myself. I know how to be consistent. But that's not always the case. It's not. We might think we do. But a lot of times we be so busy going about our day that we forget to stop and make sure that we've taken care of ourselves. So what I'm saying is that we need to do self-checks. We need to do self-checks, and we don't have to do them daily, especially if we already on a pattern of doing it often and consistently, right? But what we need to do is, in the process of teaching ourselves something new, is that if we know that we are lacking in something or that we are not really putting and pouring into ourselves consistently and often, that we need to check. We need to do some self-checks throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the year. We need to check in on us. Check in on us. Check in on you. Because you have to check in on you. When we think about teaching ourselves something new, teach ourselves that it's more often than not that we neglect ourselves. It's more often than not that we neglect ourselves. We don't even realize it because time be done passed and days be done passed and months be done passed and weeks. And we don't realize that we have neglected to pour into us consistently on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis. We know what our schedule is of checking in on us. I check in on me every day. I mean, my thing is I would hope that we would check in on ourselves every day. But like you say, we get bogged down with work and play and all of those things. I have to check in on me every day because if I don't, then I'm going to be lacking something, because my mind ain't like it used to be. It ain't crisp like it used to be. So sometimes I'll forget, to ask myself questions. Have you loved on you today? You know what I'm saying? Have you learned something new today? This is Teach Yourself Something New Tuesday, but I try and teach myself something new every day of the week because I think you can learn something new all the time. There's stuff out here that I don't know, probably I'll never know. But the time that I'm here on this earth, I'm going to put special effort into trying to figure things out. When people use words that I've never heard, I'm a wordsmith. I love words. But if somebody uses a word I've never heard, I'm going back. I'm going back and look up that word. Because I'm a wordy. People say they're a foodie. I'm a wordy. I love words, So I'm going to check into those words. Look, honey, baby, sugar, plum, child. Thank y'all for coming in here with the butterfly this morning. This Tuesday morning, they say it's 20-something degrees outside. I'm not sure what it is, but it's warm up in here. But I'm getting ready to go out, so, I better bundle up. Teach ourselves to pour into ourselves consistently and often. Often and consistently. Let that be your 2 words for today. Often and consistently and often. Pour into yourself. Love on yourself. Want to be a part of teaching yourself something new. When you pour into yourself, that means that you're teaching yourself something new. If you're not, or you're reaffirming what it is. Reaffirm what you already know. That's still part of the teaching process. If you reaffirming what you already know about you. And when we do that, then we can kind of, come on in and wrap other people on in to, our sphere, what we are doing, our vessel, If we're not being consistent with ourselves, 10 to 1, we're not going to be consistent with anybody else. We're not. We might act like we're being consistent. We may show up like we're being consistent. But technically, if you're not consistent with yourself, if you are always a procrastinator, right? Some of us procrastinate. I procrastinate. Especially when it comes to these books. You know, sometimes I procrastinate. Sometimes I jump the gun when it comes to my books. And then when I go back and I find errors, I'm like, well, how did I do that? Because I jumped the gun on some things. But if we're always procrastinating, we're not showing up for ourselves, and we sure not showing up for anyone else. If you're supposed to be somewhere at 12 and you always manage to get there at 12:10, you're not doing right. You're not living right. Because you're a late bird. You just like being a late bird. That's part of your makeup and and where you are in life. Now, if you want to do better, then you're going to set your clock 30 minutes earlier. So that way you can do better at being consistent. Consistently early instead of consistently late. Consistently showing up on time instead of consistently being the last person to walk into the room. Y'all come on in with your girl, Butterflyy. It is teach yourself something new too. Teach yourself how to pour into yourself often and consistently. And mind you, I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm saying we got to pour good things into us. We got to consistently be about good things, health-wise, drinking water. We got to get more on the drinking water. We got to get more on the immune system building. We got to build our immune systems. We know we're going through some turbulent times, y'all. It's turbulent times out here in the street. I want to send a special shout out to my girl Tamika. Hope your spirits is lifted. I want to send a shout out to my girl Shasta. I know she's probably not on here, but Shasta, you're lifted. You're in love and light. I want to send a special shout out to my friend Raven. I know she's not on here, but a special love and light out to you and your family in your time of bereavement. Let me tell you something. I know bereavement is such a hard thing. It's such a hard thing. My cousin called me last night and told me my auntie in the hospital. That's my daddy's only sister, my only aunt on my dad's side. So, hearts are still heavy around this camp. But let me tell you something about heavy hearts. If we pour into ourselves often and consistently that things are going to be better, that good mornings are better than any last night, then guess what? We ain't got time. We're going to grieve and we're going to have to move on because we know that life is steady moving on. It's not an easy process, but it's a process that we need to engage in. We have to engage in the process of moving on and forward. Once we've, buried our people and sent our people off in a dignified way, then we have to get back to the business of living, pouring into ourselves often and consistently. Honey, baby, sugar plum child. Let me see you smile. Let me see you smile. Ain't nothing like a smile. You heard me? In the midst of smiling, in the midst of living, this is what I'm going to encourage you to do. I'm going to encourage you. Go on and get yourself a slice of pizza. Get two, because I still can't chew. But hopefully by Friday, I'm going to be in there like swimwear. Okay. Go on and get you some ice cream, because ice cream make everything better, y'all. It is teach yourself something new Tuesday. If you don't teach yourself anything else today, teach yourself to know how to feel better. Go get you some ice cream. Go get you some ice cream. Drizzle you a little chocolate on top. Because I mentioned chocolate. Y'all, this Sunday, January the 17th, is the introduction of my collaboration with my writing partner, Dina Austin. We have our first book launch, which is exclusive and private. It is this Sunday, January 17th, from 3 to 7 p.m. Tickets are $40, y'all. We're going to be doing reading, question and answer. You're going to get a little chocolate. You're going to get a little drink. We just going to treat y'all really well. It's a grown and sexy event. Dressed grown and sexy, y'all. We're going to be talking about some things this Sunday, January 17th, from 3 to 7 p.m. Tickets are $40, y'all. If you're interested, hit your girl in the inbox. But anyway, y'all, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I think I did what I need to do this morning. I come in here for you. I come here for me. I come here for me, and I come here for you. All because I know that during the course of a day, we need a little bit of encouragement. And that might not reach many people, but if it reaches just one, then my job is done, y'all. Good morning, LaToya. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I love you, Toya. I love you, Toya. Girl, we got to have a housewarming party over there. We got to have a trunk party at your house. So whatever you need to put on a list and let us have a trunk party for you, mama, so we could come through that thing and bless you. Yeah, so that's what we're doing today. We're teaching ourselves how to pour into ourselves often and consistently. Often and consistently. Often and consistently. We're trying to make sure that's a part of our teaching process today. Often and consistently. Those two words. If you don't fully know the definition of them, look them up, y'all. Often and consistent. Y'all go on and give yourself a hug. Go on and give yourself a hug. Love on you. Because if somebody see you not loving on you, they going to love you less or not love you at all. Lift you up. Because if somebody see you not lifting you, they're not going to be lifting you. Support you. Like only you can support you. Because if they see you not supporting you, they won't support you either. Remember, whether it's a room of 1 or a room of 1,000, guess what? You have to know how to love you in spite of and despite of whatever support you don't get. Remember that, remember that. Y'all, this your girl Butterfly. You know, it's a universal love. It's an agape love. This is what I do. It's in my DNA. It's in my bloodline. This is what I do. I love y'all. Yeah, I love y'all. I had this thing I said one time. My son, I think for years, it just got under his skin. And then one day he told me, he said, Mama, you know you really hurt me because I said, oh, I love you, but I don't like you. You know, and I don't know what it was he did, but it was, he was going through a phase and he come out the room and he had all these little twigs in his head, like rubber band twigs, right? Scared the devil out of me. I was like, oh my God, oh my God. And so I told Tony, I said, Tony, I love you, but I don't like you right now. Because he had all them little twigs, you know, kind of had me wondering if my boy was, you know, well, that. So now that I'm, you know, when he got older, he said, Mama, that just hurt me so bad. I said, Tony, it's okay. I'm your mom. I'm going to love you. I love you unconditionally. But I don't have to like everything you do. So I love people. I love y'all. I got that agape love. I got that universal love. I may not like what you do or how you do it, but I don't have to. I don't have to. Because it's what you're doing and it's the way you want to do it. And if you're happy, baby, honey, sugar, plum, child, do it how you want to do it. In the process of that, y'all, this your girl Butterfly. I'm signing off. But teach yourself something new. Just remember to pour into yourself often and consistently. Remember, good mornings are better than any last night. Remember to do you better than anybody else can do you. Remember to love you when nobody else will. And whatever you do today, y'all, do it to the best of your ability. Because guess what? You don't know. This could be your last day. So we don't know if we promise today or tomorrow. So while we here, let's make the best of it, y'all. Let's make the best of it. Peace out, your girl Butterfly. Love you. I will see y'all tomorrow. See y'all tomorrow for Work On and For Yourself Wednesday. We excited, y'all. This is a week of hope and promise and excitement. Y'all keep on doing what y'all do. This your girl Butterfly. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.